Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mikey Report for December 3rd, 2010. Yes, I put my glasses on, and I'm in a different spot. For those of you wondering. Actually, I'll take my glasses off so you don't see that glare. Well, we have a good amount of sports to get to. But before I get to sports, I have an announcement I have to make. Valley Forge students is campus security is looking for some help for tomorrow night for the Christmas concert in the way of traffic detail. If you could help out, please see me. Preferably before 5 o'clock. So that way we can get you all set up and ready to go for 6 o'clock when we have to be ready. If you could either contact campus security or get in touch with me, it'd be greatly appreciated by campus security and the music department in way of traffic detail. Now, to sports, where we are covering quite a bit. We have a full slate of basketball on tap tonight. 5 games are final right now. Some are in the late quarters right now. The Raptors beat the Thunder 111-99. Wizards beat the Blazers 83-79. Bobcats beat the Nets in overtime 91-84. The Hawks beat the Sixers 93-88. Magic over the Pistons 104-91. Currently, with 9 minutes to go in the fourth period, in the fourth quarter, the Celtics are up on the Bulls 84-72. Knicks over the Hornets 98-87. Rockets over the Grizzlies 120-105 late. Third quarter, Timberwolves over the Spurs 80-71. Nuggets over the Clippers right now 48-46, just about halftime. Pacers in the half against the Suns 59-52. 10:30 games are the Lakers against the Kings and the Jazz against the Mavericks. In the NHL, we have 6 games going on. The Sabres over the Blue Jackets 5-0. In overtime, the Carolina Hurricanes over the Colorado Avalanche 2-1. Rangers over Islanders 2-0. Right now, Red Wings over the Ducks in the early 1-0. Calgary Flames over Minnesota tied up at 2 late in the third period. And in the second intermission, the Canucks are up on the Blackhawks 1-0. We have a couple other stories to tell you about, including, but not limited to, baseball, football, basketball, obviously, after last night's big game. Football, follow up with Roethlisberger's injury. Official injury reports are out. And of course, the baseball hot stove. Apparently, LeBron upset a former teammate. Cavs guard Dan Gibson didn't appreciate some of the words and actions Thursday night in the heated homecoming to Cleveland. According to Gibson, James dished out a little of his own taunting. According to Gibson, some things went on last night that I didn't like. So, the drama between LeBron and the Cavs still continues. In football news, Ben Roethlisberger is questionable. Report. How about you come and tell the other fans of the Mikey report that?
What's that?
How about you join me in the Mikey report and tell the wonderful... Because actually that's part of the reason of the story. Joining me is good friend John Harris, a diehard Steeler fan. And he wanted to mention about Big Ben.
Ben will play on Sunday night, and we will beat the Ravens. End of story.
There you have it. One of the big Steeler fans, John Harris. And Roethlisberger was limited in practice Thursday, but said himself he plans to play Sunday against Baltimore. He hasn't missed a snap since returning on the 17th of October from his 4-game suspension. He wore a protective shoe during practice today, but it's not approved for games. With first place in the AFC North at stake, Roethlisberger this week said he fully expects to be in that game. Both teams are tied at 8 wins and 3 losses. Ravens holding tiebreaker after the Week 4 matchup, where the Ravens unfortunately won by a field goal. Tight end Matt Spaeth is out due to a concussion. Defensive end Brett Kiesel, cornerback Bryant McFadden, and safety Troy Polamalu are probable, according to the injury report. Ravens listed tackle Michael Orr, safety DeJuan Landry, and fullback LaRon McClain questionable, and Orr and Landry say they both expect to play in that game. In some baseball hot stove news, Rockies have agreed to a $21.5 million 2-year contract to lefty Jorge De La Rosa, a deal that includes a player option for 2013 that could raise its value to $32.5 million. Rockies also get a club option for 2014 as part of the deal announced today. And the Reds signed starter Bronson Arroyo for $23.5 million in new money and 2 years. So he stays with he's probably going to be staying with the Reds in Cincy through 2013 after his season when he won a career best 17 games. Reds exercised the $11.5 million option and added 2 more seasons, includes deferred money through 2021. He's 70-60 in 5 seasons with the Reds. And sources say the Red Sox actually courted Mariano. Oh, that's not a sad, good story to read for me. Red Sox offered a 2-year, $30 million deal and were prepared to non-tender closer John Papelbon, according to a source with direct knowledge of negotiations, but he turned down the Red Sox to return to the Yankees, who offered the same money as Boston. which to me is a good thing.
Supposed to be down there. Quan?
Yeah, I'm not sure what his room is, but I'd go.
According to source, Jeter has to accept the reality that he's 36, not 26. Source with the knowledge of the substance of negotiations between the club and its iconic shortstop. Taking a positive turn this week.
What are you up to now?
I'm not actually sure what the offer.
I know they raised his offer a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find it. I haven't heard anything.
Hey, I don't know, come over, we'll watch something or something. Watch live music. Well, on the main log, we gotta wait.
This is Damiani, right?
Yeah. I think I saw a report earlier saying they could possibly top Troy Tulowitzki's deal that he just signed for 15.7 million.
Jason.
Yeah.
So
Where is this guy?
He's good, really.
I know he lives.
Alright.
They told me he was going to be in the lobby.
Mm,
Trade?
so we'll see what those negotiations hold. And actually, a report has come out that the Red Sox and Padres are talking about a trade for
Yeah.
hot-hitting first baseman. Or,
Right.
well, Adrian Gonzalez.
Anybody know what room Quan's in?
If it goes down, the Sox will still have ample ability to sign either Jason Worth or Carl Crawford. Euclid will likely move to third. Offense, which has been far healthier than people have given it credit for these past couple of years, would once again be fearsome. So, a lot of big baseball news between big leaders, between big players. So we'll see what transpires over the next few weeks as the winter meetings will begin to roost in Tampa, so we shall see what happens. But that is everything for the Mikey report for this wonderful chilly evening. Thank you again, Zate. I am Mikey. Good night, guys.